De mortuis non nisi bonum translates to, of the dead, nothing but good is to be said. Well, fuck that. I got something to say, and I hope you guys are ready for this one. I've been debating for a long time whether I want to speak about this or just, you know, keep it down here, but I think it's something I want to bring up and let you guys know because it really affected my life for the most part of it. Most of my bodybuilding life, for sure. It it was a very traumatic experience, and it scarred me till this day. So I'm just gonna let it out. I'm just gonna talk about it right now. So let's talk about this. Back in the '80s, I'm gonna make this a brief version of what actually happened. But back in the '80s, I was a bodybuilder in Germany, growing up, 15, 16 years old. Worked out at a gym called Olympic Gym. There was a bodybuilder there that came in, one of the first bodybuilders I ever seen that was actually dramatically like looking like the guys I see in the in the magazines with a 22-inch arm or whatever. First time I ever seen this, I was shocked and I was completely mesmerized by this guy. He was working out there. He was very approachable. He gave me some tips, some advice. He wanted to be my friend, so we became friends. Let's put a name on this guy right now. His name is Jimmy. For now, that's all you get. Jimmy. So Jimmy was giving me all this training information, and in the early days, for me that was everything. That was before Mike Mensa, before all the other stuff. So, but not just that. I didn't have a dad. For me, that was like the biggest, you know, father figure. But he's a dude that really wants to be my friend. He's a bodybuilder. That's what I want to be just like him. That was it. I want to be just like him. We became good friends. I felt I was very honored to know him. And this one day he turns on me and he puts me in a spot where he tells me he doesn't want to have anything to do with me. As a matter of fact, even worse, I can no longer, or I'm no longer allowed to go downtown. That means a lot. It's basically taking my freedom away to go downtown Stuttgart to go around shopping, which I did on the weekend. And I don't know what was going on. He didn't want to talk to me about anything. He was just like, get the fuck out of my face. If I ever see you again, you will be in a very, very big shit. And I have no idea what I did until today. I don't know what I ever did. Nothing. I didn't do anything. And so here it is. I'm being bullied now by the guy I was looking up to. A 250-pound monster. Scared. I was scared shitless. And it goes on. So now I'm going downtown because, it's my life. I have the freedom to go there. I figured, I'll go down there and I walk down the street and my friend Frank's with me. And next thing I know, or don't know, or don't remember, was that I blacked out. Well, when I woke up again, Frank says to me that Jimmy was just there and hit me in the back. Knocked me cold out, just out, lights out. First time ever in my life I got knocked out, and the last time too. I couldn't believe what just happened. I went to the police. Police didn't do shit about it, but Jimmy came into the gym a week later on and said to me, if you ever do this again and you go to the police, I will take care of your family and everyone else that's around you. I will make sure it all disappear. I'm like, what the fuck, man? This sounded some sort of a mafia thing, I mean, shit. I don't know what to do at this point. I'm scared shitless. Of course, I went to the police and took all the proof, all the writings I did, all these little, papers I wrote. I said, forget about it. It never happened. Whatever, right? Well, he left me alone for a while, but he went to the gym then, and he harassed the owner of the gym, asking him for free memberships for his hunchmen. He had a bunch of guys that were with him, and they were always like in a clique with a bunch of fucking just really dark creatures, man. Like, we're talking mafia shit. We're talking like organized crap, you know what I mean? And I'm like, 16-year-old kid, I don't know what the fuck's up, you know? I don't know what to say. Even the owner of the gym said to me, let him go. Give him everything they want. Give him the membership and give him a protein shake daily. Because he was afraid. He was shitting his pants because of him coming in there and doing all that. And demanding free access to the gym. How fucked up is that? Man, I'm like, I don't know what I was doing. I was scared shitless. I even got a letter in the gym signed by him that from now on I have to give him weekly. I have to give him money every week, with the first payment being about 3,000 Deutschmarks back then. Deutschmarks, right? Fuck, scared me. I didn't have money to give him. Eventually, it kind of slowed down. I guess didn't hear from him anymore. And I moved to America. So when I moved to America, I'm down on Venice Beach, walking down the boardwalk for my weekly, Muscle Beach celebration thing. Whatever I did on the weekend was like, it was freedom. It was like my new country. I'm loving this. This is great and wonderful. I'm having a good time. I'm all pumped up. Here is Jimmy sitting at a sidewalk cafe. He didn't see me. I don't think he did. I'm not sure if he did, but I just kept on walking. I'm like, I'm not going to even deal with this right now. I cannot believe, what is he doing here? Apparently, he made it big at this point. I saw him in the magazines, and he was all over the covers, and new sensation from Germany coming around, blasting everybody with his size and dimension and all that, and conditioning, and like, well, that's good for him. I knew he was always the biggest. He was a tremendous bodybuilder, an unbelievable bodybuilder from every aspect of it, but a fucked up human being. At least he was with me. And that's the truth. Kept on doing, kept on harassing me. There was another incident when I was at a Marina Pacific Cafe hotel, had my breakfast on Sundays, my pancakes, and he was there already before me. Took all my flyers down for my personal training, which I had on the wall. Ripped them up, put it in an envelope, gave it to the waitress, and the waitress gave it to me, saying, this is from so-and-so. He said, don't show up here anymore. Don't put out your advertisements. He now is in control. I mean, it was just ridiculous, man. What the fuck? Can you believe this shit? Can you fucking believe this shit? All this time. And I don't know what it was. I don't know what his problem was with me ever. I never found out. I tried to face him. I tried to come up to him. He blocked me off. And just gave me that sort of look that you will never ever forget. He had a very cool thing about him. A very scary way of looking at you. At least at me. I'm not sure if you ever met him or not. But all I can say is this. May he rest in peace. But let me say at least my part of it, because I like to rest in peace too. And have... Actually, I want to rest in power. How does that sound? And I think that it really shows us that bullying is a fucking terrible thing. It's a fucking terrible thing. It's something that is such a low level of how you treat others. It's such a fucked up thing to do to someone. When you know someone doesn't have the ability to fight back and is not the kind of person that would fight back. I'm not, honestly, if you aggressively attack me, of course I would do something. But I'm not a person that initiates any fighting or any kind of bullshit. I think that the moment when you're actually starting to fight is when you are the weaker person, unless it's in self-defense, obviously not. But I'm saying, when you're initiating a fight, you become weaker. Intellectually, you're a moron at that point because you can no longer resort to your intellect and to your ability to speak to someone. So you want to do one of these, like a fucking caveman. Well, grow the fuck up. I'm sorry that this is something that happened to me, and hopefully I didn't blow any of people's bubbles about this person, but at least he treated me like this, and now it's off my chest and I feel a lot better. His name was Nasser L. somebody. Y'all have a wonderful night. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like and subscribe. Oh, well. Nothing funny about that one, is it? Nope. Fuck. It's still messing with my head for some reason.